君のことば繰り返し寝ても覚めてもやまないそっけない君の笑顔が恋しくて星に願うのまた会えるよね
Hello. Good morning. We are all sleepy beepy. in this house. Happy Sunday, though. At least I hope it's a happy Sunday. How have you guys been? How has your weekend been? How was the end of your week, too? I have not seen some of you guys since Wednesday. I was like, what's the name of that day that's in the middle of the week? Wednesday. Hopefully, it was okay. And nothing, it was everything I wanted it to be. Good. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want to hear. Sometimes you do, in fact, need to just do nothing, you know? There's always going to be something that needs doing. But if you're so exhausted and worn down and overwhelmed, then you can't, you know, it affects your efficiency. Sometimes you gotta rest. How did you do your nothing? Like go for a walk? Did you watch some movies? Cook some good food? Anything like that? Stretch my legs. I always keep a healthy balance of doing nothing. Well, yesterday I did cleaning. I did a bunch of laundry. Cleaned up my room and stuff. Oh my gosh! Hi Merlinity! You're slightly too quiet compared to the music. Oh, okay. I'm probably talking kind of quieter because I'm very sleepy, so I can just lower the music. Then hopefully it's more balanced than pardon me, as you guys adjust volumes. Thank you for letting me know. I don't like to have the music up too loud in my ears, but I want you guys to be able to hear it. I was up very late last night. In like different than how I'm normally up. Like normally I have like light insomnia where I have trouble sleeping and then staying asleep. So sometimes I'll just be unable to sleep until like 2 in the morning. But last night I was up and actively doing stuff until like 1:30, which is very different than like being in bed and resting but unable to fall asleep versus I am actively up doing things. I'm very sleepy today. But it was good. Yeah, we're just, exactly. Yeah, it was fun. I was doing some raiding with friends. It was like their normal raid day and one of their people was I think traveling. So I hopped in last minute to fill the spot. It was fun though. Good stuff. They're very fun, nice people. So I had a good time. Played some Zelda on the emulator. I've never played them before. And starting with Twilight Princess. Minda is really horrible. Like it's very yeah. Yeah, Minda's really rude. I actually really liked Twilight Princess up until the end. But I won't spoil it. It was, and it, I mean, overall it was still good, but there was just like one thing where I was kind of like, huh? What? But it wasn't too big of a deal. I think it'll be fine. Most people very much love that game. I think my friend Ashley really likes that game too, actually. I think it's like one of her favorite Zeldas. Got dehydration insomnia last night. Oh no, and I never realized it until half the night is gone by. That sucks. Oh god, I almost knocked my table over. That sucks. I'm sorry. Well, I hope you can get some rest today and also stay hydrated. Please. Hi, bud. Ella also wants you to stay hydrated. She's like, I've heard someone up here having a rough night. I don't like it. She goes. She's a busy lady, you understand. The bunny. The beast. Yeah, I always keep like a bunch of extra water. Like I have like my water that I carry around, right? And then I have just like a water bottle that I keep in my room. Because after like a certain point in the evening, like you can't like really walk around my house at night. So if I'm thirsty or I get sick or something at night, I have to just like, I'm like, well, I'm in here until 7 a.m. So always keep a little reserve. Same, and yet the one time that you don't have something, that's when you're gonna need it. Because it's always how it goes. Always how it goes. Me with my bedtime crackers too. I keep just like a packet of saltines in my like nightstand for when I have belly hurdy disease. Which is shorthand for my gallbladder needs to be removed, but I can't remove it. And so I'll just like have some just nice dry crackers to just kind of nibble on. And it's usually okay, but then when I have a really bad attack, that'll be when I'm all out of I'm all out of saltines. And I'm just like, oh, please no. Please no. Anything but this. I need my bedtime crackers. Ain't that just the way, you know? It's almost time to watch that again. So we're officially in the second half of September. Oh, I gotta do billing tomorrow. Oh well. We're in the second half of September though. It's almost over the garden wall season. I know, I hate doing billing. It's so annoying and tedious. And also, our like company that we contract to, they don't fucking read it anyway, because literally every other month for this past year, they've been hassling us about going over 80 hours, including on billing cycles when there are like more than 8 days, right? Or 10 days. Because if we only technically charge for like Monday through Friday, 8 hours a day, and so there are some weeks and some billing cycles that there are 10 days between like the 1st and the 15th, or the 16th and the 30th or 31st or something. And they'll be like, well, our agreed amount is 80 hours, so, and you did 88. And it's like, yeah, we're not gonna work that extra day for free. And also, like, we can't just take that day off. We have to work. And we have bills to pay. I don't... Are they living under a rock with it? I don't know, dude. I mean, well, I know what it is the company's just cheap. They're just cheap. Like, they pay us probably $20 under industry standard. They do the same with all of their actual employees. Yeah, 88 hours. Well, because they don't look at that part. They just see the higher, like, amount that we're billing, and they're just like, this isn't what you charged last time. It's like, yeah, because we worked 10 days last time, and this cycle had 11 or 12. Like, I don't, like, I'm not good with numbers. Like, you guys know that I have a learning disability when it comes to numbers. I'm not that bad with numbers that even I don't understand. And there was the last one that they did this for. They were like, well, we need to, like, we might need to, like, discuss this. And I was like, what is there to discuss? The Gregorian calendar? Like, we're not overcharging you. We just worked these days that we're in this billing cycle. Like, what do you want to, what is there to discuss? And like, our manager is fine with it. Like, if we just send her the billing for her, like, approval, we'll be like, hey, by the way, like, there were this many days in this cycle, so we're gonna charge this much or whatever. But then she passes it on to the actual, like, accounting department, the actual, like, billing department of the company, and all she sees, that woman there, is the higher number. It's like, you can't do this. It's like, I don't know. So, I might be unemployed within the next year to a few months, because we're both kind of getting sick of it. It's like, I actually really like the job itself. I really like the job, and I really like my coworkers, like the developers and stuff that we work with. They're all great. I like the hours, and I like being able to, like, work from home and stuff like that, and kind of work at my own pace, because since we're contractors, they don't have those stupid I had to squish Mallow. the fucking keystroke trackers that most companies now have nowadays, and I hate that shit. I don't like it. I don't like it in a very real way. I don't like being watched. I don't like being tracked. I don't like other people being on my computer watching me to see if I'm typing every second of the day for 8 hours. That's dystopian bonkers bullshit. So I really, really like this job. But also they don't want to fucking pay us. And I'm like, I could go somewhere else, be making like $20 more with health benefits and stuff. Because right now I have to get my own private insurance and stuff like that. So like, like I don't mind taking the lower pay if it means a good work environment, but they're just making it so difficult, and I'm like, I don't know how to explain to you that you do actually need to pay your employees. Like, the problem is they're probably paying us as doc, even though technically we are only documentation. We also do QA testing, and we do bill for it, but like, so the fact that we are doc and QA and they're only paying us what they're paying us and not like industry standard for those two jobs is like, oh, you don't understand how good you have it. The problem is that they're probably paying us what they're paying their like developers in level 1 support. And they're like, well, wait, why is Doc making so much money but we don't even pay these people this much? It's like, so you agree you should be paying these other people more. Like, you understand, yes, you agree you are underpaying all of these people. But you can't explain that to a corporation, baby. They just don't care. Which again is a shame because the job itself is great and the people working there are really great. I'm lucky I'm on a really good team that like everybody's very professional but kind of friendly. If you ever have questions, they're super happy to answer them. Like, they work really hard. They're just it's great. Like, it's actually like really nice. So I haven't minded working like for a lower wage because the environment is so good. And also, frankly, unless I was going to be making double my salary, which is not going to happen, it's not a really like a livable wage anyway. So what's a few more bucks either way? I still can't afford to live in my state. So I don't know. It's just it's cuckoo bonkers. I've rambled too much about it. I drew Lucy the other day. BT dubs. Not the other day. Last night. I drew her. My little egg yolk. I just really like this meme and I just wanted to share it. I just think she looks cute. I technically drew, this is like a SpongeBob meme, I think. Where it's like a screenshot where he's like holding like a jellyfish catching net or something. He's all shiny and excited. And I drew it 4 years ago. 4 years ago! When our cleric Torsten and her good friend Torsten upgraded her sword the first time, and then last night he upgraded it to a +2! So I was like, I kinda wanna redraw this. My little baby. But that's not what we're gonna do today. I'm not gonna work on more Halloween emotes, because I just don't want to, frankly. Oh, I could have put Peak in Halloween. We're just gonna do some doobly-doos. Because I just want to do some doobly-doos. I don't really, like, have any projects other than the emotes, but I don't really want to work on that. So, where you going, Bun Bun? Got it? There you go. But that's enough rambling from me. How have you guys been? How was your week and how was your weekend? And do you guys have any plans for the rest of the weekend? Because it is Sunday. For me, it's the very beginning of Sunday. Well, I guess technically Sunday's already half over. It is almost 12 o'clock for me. I did wake up early to move an air conditioner unit, so it's not like I've done nothing today. I am going to real quick. Oh, I have something in my eyeball. Hey, Aunt Tim, is get breakfast with friends. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's early for you. Yeah. Yeah, well, thank you for saying hi. I hope you have a nice time with your friends. This is fun. Blah. Breakfast with friends. Good stuff. Okay, yeah, I want to use Scrungle Pen. Want to pet sit some cats? Hell yes. Kittens. Are they like for friends of yours or family that you're gonna pet sit? That's a pretty good circle. Nice job, Isabel. Starting off the day funky fresh. We'll just preserve that nice little base circle. Put down there, just a little guideline. I want to just do little chibis and noodles today. That's what we're gonna do. We're friends! I think all but one of my friends right now have cats. Oh my god. I feel like cats have become a very popular pet in recent years. Which is kind of interesting. Oh, perfectly centered. A little bit fainter. Just a guideline after all. Yeah. I feel like literally like Blue Sky got video and almost every video was, well, a lot of them were like animations and stuff, which was nice. And then every other, like if it was like an IRL video, it was of a cat. And I'm like, what is happening? It's like, why does everyone have a cat? Gonna find an apartment to live by myself if I ever want birds again. Yeah. Yeah. That's another reason we talked about this, like, I think last time, and I did get into a little bit of a housing rant, and I apologize for that. I'm not gonna do it again, but, that's the other thing about not living with other people, is most other people have a cat or a dog, or multiples of those things. I'm like, well, I have a rabbit, so I'm not gonna live with dogs again. Like, they're not gonna be in the same space. I mean, right now, I am in a house with two dogs and a Banui, but she is like literally in a different section of the house, and there are many barricades between her and them. But like moving into like a small apartment or something, I'm not gonna do that with a dog ever again, and I'm not gonna do it with cats either, because people are like, oh, but some cats and rabbits can get along, and I was like, yeah, that's still a predator and a prey animal, so the answer is no. And also usually the people that are like, oh no, my cat would be fine, I'm like, your cat is like routinely kind of nasty. Like your cat's kind of like not nice to other animals. So, and that's just to other cats and stuff too. I'm not gonna put my prey animal with your aggressive cat. Thank you though. I know they're your sweet little angel and that's good for you, but no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like Same babes. It would have to be a house to coexist, and the only way it would work for me is if part of the house was excluded. Yeah, exactly. Yes, yeah. That's how it was with Oreo and then Mallow now, is they're both, it's like the same room, because it's like it's their own room that has a door that closes, and then there's like a hallway and then like a gate that blocks off like this entire like section of the upstairs. For reasons years and years ago that we established even before I ever had a rabbit. And we had other dogs, but we just like left the gate up because it still served a good purpose, so. It's just like, I mean, and I still very much, like, the other thing is that since I work from home and I am just home all the time, I am here all the time. If I ever like leave or there's no one else in the house, I'll like close doors and stuff like that and like lock them. So, you know. And I just frankly don't trust other people to do that, because I'm pretty sure that's, well, I don't want to get it. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to talk about it today. Point is that pets are a big responsibility and they're a big consideration when it comes to housing. And not all pets get along, and that's okay. They don't need to. But then it is something that has to be accounted for, you know? That's all. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. Yes. Little helmet head. Cost of housing, pet, and combat. It's so true. And that's the other thing about, like, moving, is that people are like, oh, you can just, well, okay, like, here's the thing that is in your, like, in an area that you like, and you can afford it, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, yes, but the closest vet for my specific type of animal, especially if you don't have a dog or a cat, and you have, like, a rabbit or a bird or something, like, the closest vet that will treat my animal is 30 to 60 minutes away, if not farther. So this area is, like, it can't work. Like, people don't understand that, like, your pet has to be taken into consideration for every aspect of where you move. And sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, but, like, even right now, like, Mala's vet that I take her, we're in between 2 different vets that will treat her, and they're both 20 to 30 minutes away. So, like, a simple 15-minute nail trim is like an hour and a half out of my day. Like, I don't just drive down the street to my vet to get her nails trimmed or to give her like a checkup or something, or when I had to get her spayed. Like, it is like 2 hours out of my day depending on if traffic is bad. Like, I don't mind, like, a 30-minute drive is okay because it's like on highway. So, like, you go a couple back roads and then once you're on the highway and you just drive straight for like 30 minutes. This is like, it's at least an easy drive. But, like, time is a thing. And when you have a quote-unquote exotic pet, like a rabbit or a bird or a lizard or something, depending on where you live, places that will treat your animal, in general, let alone how good they are, can be very far and few between. And it's like, that's something you gotta take into consideration, you know? Sometimes I kind of wish I had been able to get a dog after Oreo for that reason. Both because I do love dogs, but also it can be kind of limiting to have a rabbit. I like having rabbits. I like bunnies, but much to consider. Also, because I have a rabbit, just getting her nails trimmed costs $80. So, you know, very expensive. I will pay that much because I basically have no choice. I can't really, there's nothing I can do about it. Because the place that she goes to is technically like a specialist vet. And they are very good, like, when they spayed her and stuff, even though she is extremely tiny. She's only like 2 pounds, she's very, very small. They did a great job. Her stitching was, like, perfect. She healed fine. Like, she was great. So, like, they do good work, but because they are a specialist, and also they are the only rabbit vet within, like, a 2-hour plus radius, they can just kind of charge whatever the fuck they want. And even though I schedule it as just a nail trim, do nothing else, just clip her nails, and they say, yes, okay, that's what we're gonna do, and I consent to that, and they write it down, and then they just do a full exam anyway. And I'm like, could you please not do this? Like, because now you're charging me an extra $70 because you're, like, checking her temperature and her heartbeat and her ears, and it's like, yeah, shockingly, she's perfectly healthy. Like, she's not in here for a checkup, she's here for a nail trim. Like, but, you know, I don't have a choice, so there's nothing I can do. The only thing I could do is to trim her nails myself, but even they, holding her 2 people, they still have trouble because she just doesn't cooperate. Like, you can't burrito her. You can't just pick her up and hold her. She's not, like, You ever watch a video of like, here's how to trim your rabbit's nails, and the rabbit's just sitting there perfectly still and compliant? That's not her. No, she does not like to be touched at all. She does not like to be manhandled. So like I can't clip her nails on my own. Alone, you know. And even if it was like my mom or somebody would help me, I frankly don't really trust my mom to help me with that. So I have to go to a vet. Nothing I can do. And it stinks, but you know. Thankfully, I can afford it. I'm very fortunate in being able to afford it. It doesn't hurt any less, though. When I have to hand over $80 after driving a half hour just to get my rabbit's nails trimmed. Good stuff. Love it. Love it. And I think that is another frustration, is it's like, oh well, you can afford it, so it's fine. It's like, no, yeah, I mean, yes, I can afford it, but like, I don't know, I don't need to pay for your new office. Like, if you could just maybe charge me fairly, that would be great. Oh well. But then the other vet that I tried that's like the other direction, 30 minutes away, they were, I never learned how competent they were because I went and I told them, that like she does not like to be held, and not in like a normal, obviously she's a prey animal, she doesn't like to be picked up, but I was like, she does not like she will kick and fight and so on. And they're like, oh, it's fine, we handle rabbits all the time, and they didn't listen to me, and they just tried to scoop her up like any old rabbit, and she kicked and she cut down like the vet tech's forearm, and I'm like, I told you and you didn't listen, which does not instill confidence that you will listen for more important things. So I never went back. So it's this one vet or nothing, baby. Good stuff. I like to spend on little treats for myself and Malin. Exactly. Exactly. I think I already just sketched this lady out. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Good times. Adventures and pet ownership, you know? Yeah! Helmet head! Go have fun with your friends. Enjoy brunch. Thanks for stopping by and chit-chatting. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Have a good rest of your week, too, if I don't talk to you. Oh, actually, you know what I kind of want to do? I want to, like... Oh, well, that's not a good circle. Help me procreate. There we go. Okay. Me. Minute drive. Oh my god, drive safe! Go have fun. Oh, I forgot I could just take out the sketch and that when I scrunkle it can at least be semi-accurate scrunkle, you know? Yippee me. Hi, Rimpy Bacon! Ooh, you got some biscotti. Must be nice. I wish I had some biscotti. How are you doing, Rampant Bacon? Did you ever get to play Satisfactory? I do kind of want her hands to be... How do I convey that while also being cheap? I guess it's just a little cheeky. You're good, good! No, you didn't know! The ever elusive Satisfactory. One day, got back at midnight from Fan of the Opera! Oh my god, that sounds really fun. Was he there inside your mind? You just got home now? Oh my gosh. You had a very long weekend. Oh Barbie, well how was it? Did you have a nice time? Okay, here's Moara. You can sit over there. Here's my other one. My other little EBDB. There she is. Oh, I don't want to open up WordPad, please no. I just wanted to open this picture. There's a slightly different version. Interesting. I guess what was different about it? I only know, like, the standard version. I think they only sang the Phantom of the Opera song fully once. Huh. Interesting. But it was nice. Well, that's good. A different interpretation, but still good. Works for me. I'm glad you had a nice time. That was very fun. Puppy. Data really knows how to do markups on food. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. I had that issue when I went to go see a ballet in St. Pete. And I didn't even go to, like, I mean, it was a nice theater, but apparently, according to my host mom, it was not, like, the nice theater. Yeah, and, like, the little refreshments that they had at intermission were insanely overpriced. I'm like, oh my god, people? They're just little finger sandwiches. $15? God damn. Hi, Markov! Hi! Welcome in! How have you been doing? $15 is crazy. I think I'm gonna make her end up looking like an Animal Crossing character, which is kind of funny to me. It was $4 a cup? Oh my god! That's insane! Did people eat? I mean, I'm sure people did buy stuff, but like, that's crazy. That's fine. He's taller than her. $4 a cup. Sheesh. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like, I can't even fathom. Oh, don't undo. How's your week? I've been okay. Yesterday I did a bunch of cleaning and stuff. And then this morning I woke up and had to clear out a section of a room for, like, repairs. But now I'm just chilling. Oh, last night I played D&D, which was good. And then I did some Final Fantasy raiding with friends. They needed a little filler, so I helped out for the weekend. One of their people's traveling. That's good. Yeah. Been pretty chill so far. I do need to fix this. I kind of gave her, like, Nintendo Wii me eyes. How did D&D? D&D was good. We did, like, a little brief time skip and chit-chatted, and then we did some planning for how we're gonna fight a guy probably next session who's out to kill one of our friends. It was pretty chill. Lucy got a +2 sword. Her friend upgraded her swordston. And then Final Fantasy was good. It was a very silly time. We did the We did a little farming for the first EX of the first extreme for like Dawn Trail. It's fun. Does the friend have a good dex save? I don't know. We don't know anything about him. I feel like he does because we're really high level, so he's probably gonna have good stats too. We're like level 15, so. And he's like a dragon hunter. So even he has like 2 little dragon companions. He's a big boy. So we're gonna try to like steal and have good intelligence. I don't know. If I could talk to him for like a minute, I might be able to figure that out, but I don't think we're gonna talk to him. I think we're gonna try to steal something off of him. And then if that doesn't work, we're just gonna brute force our way there. Which usually works for us. I would like to do a plan for once, but you know, we'll see. Does it have not feeble mind? I don't know if any of us have feeble mind. If any of us did, it would be Edgar. And Edgar is kind of one step away from being a war criminal, so he could have feeble mind. I don't know, I have to ask him. We have many shenanigans. I think we'll be okay. Side to side, let's go. Yeah. It was good. Fail. Little werewolf. She is the werewolf. Actually. You start getting more tomestones again. Yeah! Roulettes are really good for tomestones. And, like fates. I need to max my gear for the end of Heaven's Word! Oh my gosh! You're almost through one of the best expansions. I hope you've been enjoying it. I would offer to, you need a ton of scripts. Oh yeah. Do you have, oh no, you don't get access to the firmament until after End of Heaven's Word. Damn. This is like, the firmament's pretty good for, getting scripts, but Heaven's Word been good. I would offer to like run roulettes for you because I can tank or heal for a big, faster queue, but I think we play on complete opposite times. Unfortunately. Beginning of patch content, yes! Hi Blue, good morning! How are you doing? How has your weekend been? Do I dare ask how this looks? Probably bad. I mean, it's bad, but it could be worse. Gotta do dishes? Okay, well thank you for the alert. Always appreciated. I think I struggled with the patches. I liked the story of Heaven's Word patches, like the main story, but there was a lot of like, we have to set stuff up for Stormblood, so we're gonna keep distracting you from the main story, and I was like, I don't care! But overall, I enjoyed it. I need to somehow make it a bit past the halfway of PatchCon to get access to Yes, that's the firmament, yeah. It's very fun. It is very fun for like, and it's also very good for leveling, like crafters and gatherers. It's cute, and lots of cute little side quests come out of it. Yeah, firmament's fun! Oh, like, I really did kind of just fuck up your legs. I'm sorry, babe. Also, you are kind of just a little... Okay, hang on. Now... Well... No. So first of all, just the toes. What if this is just... No, I don't like it. I was just like, what if this is just fine? But it's not. It's not fine. I can't let it go. So it's in 70 goldsmiths. Hey! I mean, that's fine. Listen, there are so many people that even I'll just like run roulettes with, and I'll just check out people's like little search info to see like what classes and stuff they have, or they have like a funny comment or something. And there are so many people that I run into that they have like all crafter gatherers like 100, and then they have like one martial class. I'm like, they're playing the game how they want, and that's what I like about it. You can just do that. You can just have one martial class to get through the story as you need to, and then just be a crafter gatherer. You know? That's how I started. I got too into it. That looks bad. I just mean for it to be in shadow because it's like behind her. Maybe I should just... There we go. 70 fishing before I made it to 40 MSQ. Oh my god. I got to those before I made it to Heaven's Word. Listen, that's fine. I mean, listen, I've told the story of how the only reason why I did MSQ is because I got to a certain point on my botanist that I like needed to progress the story for more storage space and stuff. But for a while my botanist was like higher than my bard ever was. Now I just enjoy the story, and I enjoy the fighting aspect, but for a while. She's flumpy. She has flumph. Hello, creature. Hello, creature feature. Flumph. I was mostly cursing Heaven's Word for locking the Gervonian hint. Yeah! That, I mean, truly, that's how MSQ gets you, is that you get locked out of areas, and so you have to progress. And then you get... hopefully you get sucked into the story. Of course, not always. Oh, she's got little stringies down here, too. Work. There she is. And she looked next to her girlfriend. Short. I like it. Short and wide. Statured. There's something about a dragon slaying, but I already did that back in 2014. Yeah. I mean, you can't beat RuneScape, though. It's a classic. Hello, bunny. They're so small. Very cute. Okay, now the other two I have not... I didn't sketch out ahead of time, so I guess we're just gonna wibble wobble through them. I would like to draw my old... I should just completely redesign her, actually. Let's do that. Hello. Bunny here. It's a bunui. I do want her to be kind of like these kinds of feet. Yeah, little feets. Little feets. she's rude, so she's got a little smirk. Goofy feet. I like a different. Goofy feet. An evil idea for the Xmas session? Well, do tell. Do tell. I like her having kind of rounded shapes. Oh, I should color these, because they're just little chibies. Be too bad to color them. I'll do them all after, though. You've got the mind-controlled elves, and Chris Kringley will be a Saxton Hale type of character. Okay, yes. I remember. Then Miss Kringley will be the evil mastermind behind everything. I like it. The lady pulling the strings. Okay, most of her. Poopy with forbidden honey. She's made up of love. She's a beholder that's controlling them all, and instead of the normal eye rays, prismatic spray. Mmm. I like it. Spreading the joy of Christmas, one prismatic ray at a time, you know? I kind of want to just cut and paste this so that I can move it around freely, you know? Yeah! Beholders are fun. A good band for the job. Fun. Especially when the party's a sorcerer, a wizard, a ranger, and a fighter. Ooh, that's a really good mix. That's a good balance. I feel like they're going to be very scared when they first see a beholder. Especially the magic users. Which is good. They should be afraid. Tremble in fear. Creatures. Until the middle, I say exactly. So cute. That's really cheap. Because they're gonna contrast well with what I do once I have her silhouette on. They had enough problems against a normal beholder when the ranger wasn't. Oh yeah, dude. Dude, beholders are like... They can go from chill to real bad real quick. One almost killed us. I think it, it disintegrated our wizard and then petrified our cleric. And we... Is that how lucky you feel in your saves? Yeah. Ours were like... Ours were pretty okay. It was just... Like, overall, we did okay. I think those of us who didn't have, like, status effects, like... On my screen. Pardon me. What was my brain saying? Oh, yeah, like, those of us that didn't get, like, status effects, like, we got knocked around pretty good. But our cleric, we almost lost. We literally, we looted, like, the room afterwards, because it was, like, you know, the beholder had, like, a treasure trove. And then we found, like, a ring of spell storing, and our DM rolled on a table of what was, like, in the ring already, and it was, I think it was literally Greater Restoration. And so we just lucked out on, like, a d6, and we were able to bring our cleric back. And then our wizard made a deal. Part of his backstory was, like, his family had, like, an established deal for 3 favors with the devil. And so he cashed in one of the favors to be resurrected. It was fun. Good time. Okay, what am I gonna do with your hair? I kind of want your hair to just be very goopy, you know? Gotta clean. Although I don't know if I said what I'm drawing. I'm just doing little doodles of the 4 little archway that I made for my game. Because I just wanted to doodle. I just wanted to make them little EBDB. I mean, I guess it's in my stream title, but I didn't formally verbally say it, so... Looks like there's a rhinoceros beetle and a honey hair. Yeah! I like it though. Beetles are cool. I think she would think beetles are cool too. Actually, no, she wouldn't. She's kind of a bitch, but... Maybe in this setting, she can think beetles are cool. Maybe she just likes beetles. I'm kind of recycling her. She's like one of my old villains. From like 10 years old kind of villain. I just wanted a nice, fun, silly, high fantasy setting, and I was like, well, I need to fill in these archway. Why don't I just make her one? Fuck it, whatever. No one's gonna know, no one's gonna care. I do need to fix that bottom line. She better be good with beetles. She's covered in honey! And she got forbidden honey. I guess it is lava, because she is above the Earth's crust. So it wouldn't be magma. Fun fact, that is the primary difference between lava and magma. Is if it's above or below the Earth's crust. I learned that. Forbidden honey. The forbidden honey! It's just such a nice, pretty color. I just want to bite it, you know? Much to consider, Rampant Bacon. Because also this nice straight line will contrast well with all her little rounded shapes. What's it called when it's in the crust? I think magma. I think as long as it's not, like, above the crust, then it's lava. But if it's anything below that, it's magma. You little wise guy. You old Weisenheimer. I mean, there are other differences, I'm sure, but I'm not a geologist, so I only know the very basic facts, you know? Lava. I want to bite it. I want to chew it up like a little gummy. And no, be very good. Hi, Scarlet. You're here illegally at work. I love you and I hope you have a great day. Thanks, Scarlet. I love you too. And I'm glad that you were willing to break the law to be here. Scarlet started streaming again last night. You should go check her out. Scarlet's really cool and nice and funny and very sweet. And they just got a whole bunch of new emotes. So if you're looking for, you know, it's September, you want some new cute emotes, Scarlet just got some new ones. They're pretty good. They're little kittens. Little kittens. It's good. She streamed us, doing raid last night. So, you know, minor Dawn Trail spoilers. We did the first EX last night, and it was fun. Did you games and stuff? Ugh. Oh my gosh. I need to get hair oil, I think. They're so dry. It was silly, haha fun. It was silly, haha fun. I had a nice time. Everyone did a really good job and was chill and fun and silly. And we even got to see the wings, which were cool. I bore witness to them. We do exist. We're groupers, but we get the job done. Yeah! Yeah, everybody did such a good job. Oh my gosh. I don't really remember what any of the numbers mean, but I mean, his health bar was going down pretty quick, and I know that. I know that there was one pull where we solved the mechanic by simply killing him first. You know? That's good to me. I should probably not, like, overcomplicate her, because this is supposed to be a chibi. It's been so long since I've drawn her. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. That's fine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... Yeah, go back to work. Thank you for stopping by. Ah! Why? I'm kissing you. I'm squishing 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 you. Like the pirate dungeon final boss approach to solving yeah, pretty much, yeah. It is a mechanic. It is a form of mechanics that we learned from our good friend Malk. Which is, how do you do this mechanic? You just kill the boss before he kills you. And you know what? It's not a bad strat. There are many times when I'm in a dungeon and I'm like, I'm not going to move out and say a week because he's going to die first. And then he does, and it feels so good. It feels so good to do that. Okay, I think we're gonna just... Okay, actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, like, get the silhouette down. And then I'm gonna erase pieces away, because they're supposed to look like little rocks. We're gonna get the general silhouette and then we'll trim. I think that'll be good for doing this. I'm gonna do this area first. Not that I think she would care about modesty, because she's made of lava, but I care and Twitch cares, so. Oh my golly, what happened? Where's the hole? Okay. That's so fair. It's like, what piece didn't I seal? It's good stuff. I do kind of wish they had reworked the first boss in Sastasha, because, I mean, I like that it's easy, so that if I get it in roulette, I can just breeze through. But, like, they redid a whole bunch of, A Realm Reborn dungeons. And I think the ones that they changed, they did a good job on fixing. But even just, like, a better telegraph for Sastasha for, like, what you have to do? For, like, standing on the little grates? Because, like, you learn that more enemies come out of the grates, but you don't ever realize that there's a way to stop them from doing that, which is by standing on them. And that's a mechanic that gets repeated in later dungeons, like later on in the game. And they never actually explain that. And I feel, yeah, they never actually explain that. You're just kind of supposed to figure it. I guess the idea is that they want people to just try things and then figure it out from there. Yeah, you just kill the boss fast. Yeah, well, and that's the thing, is that in Sastasha it doesn't matter because you just kill him so fast it doesn't matter. But, like, there will be other dungeons later on where you can't really do that. You do actually have to do that mechanic of, like, standing on the grates. But technically they never teach you how to do that. So it feels kind of like, huh. Like, I only know that because I initially went through it with friends, who just kind of undersize it, and they told me. Actually, did we undersize that one? I don't remember. But either way, I did not know that. I had to have people tell me. I was like, oh. Oh, Yoship. Spicy looking honey. A little brows. Oh, I wiggle my eyebrows at you. Yeah. She is. One might say that she's pretty hot. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da. I do want to give her like a little... You know. A little like tiara crown thing. I'll probably like cut away shapes. She is very full of herself. She would have a tiara. She's rude. She's rude, but I love her. Sometimes you just need, like, a villain, you know? But they don't have higher motives. Their higher motive is that they're a jerk. And sometimes you just need that. Because you know what? Sometimes people are just jerks. Sometimes people are just rude. remember she had like little things on her nose too. She had a little snoot. I should put these at all of her joints actually, so it's like they're helping keep her form. Except for this one that's kind of breaking apart, but it's fine. Looks good. You're like just a little goop. A little goop is good for the soul, you know? Her knees. Ah! Yeah, you're right, Procreate. That's so true. I absolutely did not fill this in at all properly. Oh. Okay. Start like that's not what I want. We do it here. Oh, we're just like this, you know? Just like that, you know? You know what I'm trying to... Picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah. Eh? Oh, no, don't undo that one. Punk. I think it's okay if they're a little wibbly, A, because it's a chibi, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but also because the idea is that the rocks are kind of like, free-floating, you know? I think that's the idea, is that they can kind of shift and follow her form as she moves. Maybe that's silly, but oh well. Ugh, big strange. Oh my god. Hello?
Oh, you.
Hi, Tilted Turtle. Hello. Welcome on in. Oh my gosh. Let me give you a shout out. Hi. Oh, I can't spell. Oh. Did I get that right? Yeah. Hello. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. My name's Crayon or Izzy. You can call me either one. I'm just doing some doodling today. How are you doing? What were you up to? Were you also doing art? Were you playing a game? Hello, hello. Doing okay, tired? Yeah. It's just one of those Sundays. It's a sleepy Sunday. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. I've seen your emotes around and they're so cute. They're so cute. I love them. Oh, Turtle is so happy. Doing art, making a spacesuit for your VTuber. Whoa! Oh my gosh. That sounds great. If you have like a screenshot or something that you would like to share and ready to go, please do. I can give you a permit for a link. But no pressure, of course. If it's like a whip where you just don't have a ready. A Slum Bear! Slum's art is so good. Very cute. Very, very cute. But yeah. Just a whip sketch? No problem. Well, I'm very excited to see the end result. Because that sounds super duper cute. And also, like, if you or anybody that you brought in, like, if you need to get up and stretch or get some water, take your meds, anything like that, you know, please, of course, take care of yourself first and foremost. Hi, little Pooh! Oh my gosh, hi! Welcome on in! I'm so happy to see you, yeah! I was moving slow today, but you got a good start on it. Good. Yo, you know, any progress is progress. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the follow, Turtle! You know, even if it's just a little bit at a time, that still counts. It's you know, it's a little bit that you don't have to do tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just tired. I'm putting in way too much effort into this doodle, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta go for it. Good stuff. I'm just doodling some of my archfey. So we're working on her right now. This is our one. This is our first one. She's kind of moon themed. Get scrungled. Hi, Melody. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. We got our little moon theme. Then we got our girlfriend. She's a werewolf. She's very fluffy. A mallow snacky. Ooh, I think I might have to open a new bag for her. I'll let you look at them. I'll let you look at the lesbians for a little bit while I gotta get up, I think. Yeah, I think I finished her bag. Even though she's been very naughty. Oh my god! Hi, Kip! Welcome on in! Thank you for the follow, Kip. I'm gonna put you guys right here for a second. I'm gonna get Mel her snacks. Uh-oh. They're small. Why did you put your lettuce in water? That's what I'm talking about. I just looked over and half her lettuce is in her water bowl. Like, what? Not, I mean, I guess it won't hurt it. It's already 70% water, but still. Oh my goodness. Well, how has your weekend been, everybody? Ugh. I hope you've had a good weekend. A good Sunday, too. We've just been chilling. Big lurking today. Oh, thank you so much, Kip. That's very sweet of you. You were, of course, welcome to lurk. We love lurkers. I myself am a lurker. I get on stream and I have can't shut up disease, but you put me in a text chat, I will say nothing. Thank you though. We got our two little lesbians here. There she is! There's the child. The child. She's munching. I gave her an apple crispy for you. Because I don't want to open a whole bag right now. So she normally gets little like papaya bites. Just like very tiny ones. Yeah! I know I have StreamerBot kinda working. Sorta. So some redeems have stuff. We're very slowly. Right? Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, oh, you only did a little bit today? That's okay. We're very slowly adding assets to our stream. One tiny bit at a time. And usually when I add something, it breaks something else. So you just gotta take your time with it. There she is! Nabanu. She's first. Oh, actually, I think I figured out how to do randomized stuff, so I could probably add more mallow picks now. Because for a while I couldn't get it to work at all, so I was like, before I try to randomize these, let me just get one to work. But I think I figured it out, so I could probably add more now. You guys can see and appreciate how small she is. She's only 2 pounds. Very tiny. I want to kind of clean that up. Yeah. There you go. Very small. Okay. And here's the fun part is I have to do all of this in here. I think same principle can apply, right? Like we want tiny diamonds so that they're like free floating. She's made of lava. So she's got like little rocks on her. Cover her bits. And also for like the fashion of it. I feel like she would like the fashion of it. It just feels right to me for her. Of course, yeah, please post stream stuff and groggy all morning. Yeah, of course, go take care of yourself. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for bringing your community and your pals and stuff. Do what you gotta do. Go take care of yourself. Yeah. What are we talking about? We've been talking about Final Fantasy XIV a little bit. We're talking about holders. That very thin. Not that there are beholders in well, actually there are beholders in Final Fantasy XIV. We were also talking about D&D, but I guess now that I think about it, there are beholders in the other game too. And there's one Mind Flayer. And I don't remember why he was there. I should look that up. A fun hack, Rampant Bacon, if you're still there for D&D games, is take the really early Realm Reborn dungeons and use them for like side quests in D&D. Because the thing is, nobody knows or remembers what those dungeons are about. And they don't really matter in the long run. So I just took Copper Bell Mine and I kind of reskinned it. I mean, I ended up like then changing it a little bit more as I did it, but like, I think the reason he was there was shit, we need more enemies. Yeah, I mean, pretty much, yeah. But like, you know, the flavor, why was he there? Because like, Copper Bell Mines is, years, like 300 years ago or something crazy. They enslaved these like Minotaur type giant guys and used them in the mine. And so they rebelled. Good for them. We love it. Send dudes, I'm in a fight, we need more men. Our DM sent us that meme last night for one of our NPCs. That's very funny that you bring it up now. How did you know, Melody? But then, like, so they sealed Copperbell Mines up to, like, protect the other workers. And then now they've reopened it. And so you, as a little adventurer, are sent in to clear it out. Which kind of stinks, because I'm kind of on their side. But I was like, what if I just take this for D&D and make it, like, earth elementals? Because that's a fun thing in, like, canon D&D settings. And I say fun sardonically. Like in Eberron and stuff, like, oh, we have magical trains. We did make magical trains by enslaving air elementals and stuff. And I was like, well, that's bad. That's not great. So what if they did that in this little setting, but with earth elementals and, like, little digging critters? And they got pissed and they rebelled. But it'll be up to the players if they want to help them. You know, I'll give them the information they need to be like, hang on, there's something more going on here. What do you want to do about it? I got some good lads in my group. I feel like they'll end up helping them, and I love that. That's nice. But also, I'm really excited to see if any of them notices just a Copperbell Mines reskin. I don't think any of them are watching right now. I guess if they are, then I spoiled my own surprise. Where's our music? Oh, it's a new album. Okay. I'll turn it up a little. Little sneasel. Okay, I do kind of want like a big one, like right down her little belly. Yes. Yes, very good. Yes. Correct. Correct choice was made. Jagged shapes in here. Now here's the question. Next month is October, and so I want to play some spooky game. Found out one of the spooky games I was going to play is only 30 minutes, so we need to find more spooky games. But, oh! You duded me! But it didn't line up! Oh. I like this. I'm gonna just leave it alone because I fussed with it for like 40 minutes when I said it. Oh! Did I ever... Okay, Daily Scrungle is working. Okay. I couldn't get it to do the concurrent, but now it seems like it is holding. It's good. I kind of want to play Hades next month, but... Would you guys want me to play Hades 1 or Hades 2? I've beaten 99% of Hades 1, so I don't mind like replaying it. Hades 2 I've only done a little bit of, but I don't want to spoil it if people are like waiting for the full release, you know? I like both games. First one, then the other. Ooh, okay, yeah, we could do Hades 1 and then see. I don't think we'll be able to play Hades Nuts, yeah! Hades 1's so good. Yeah, I really like both of them. They are both very, very good. And like what I've played of Hades 2 I really love, so I'm fine with playing either one. I'll do like a new file for Hades one. I don't know if we'll be able to beat the whole game because I only play on Mondays, but we can maybe do like the 30-minute game and then do Hades for like the rest of the night sort of thing. Or if we find other short games, so it's like we'll have like a dedicated Hades night and then we'll do some other games and go from there, you know? Now, technically when she bends, this would be an issue, right? Because like, this would just be here on her belly. But I also kind of like the idea of like the lava almost like eats it, so she can bend fine. Also, I made her a kidney bean. Okay, we can do Hades one. I love that game. Very fun. So that works for me. Ah! I wanted to ask her. The lava tumby pouch, exactly! Store the lava in the tumby. That's what it's there for. Cut this out. All is this slime. Lava tumby pouch. Wish I had a lava tumby pouch. Ugh. Oh no. Led myself astray with these straight lines. It's fine. You know what? It's a doodle. I'm just gonna choose not to care. What did I see today? This morning? It was something like being an artist, which I think applies for anything. But like being an artist is both not caring at all and caring way too much. Like, yeah. Mal, you scared the bonkers out of me. She has to poop. I was like, yeah, that tracks. Oh. That's a pretty bad line, I will say. Even for a silly doodle. Okay, that's a little better. I like that. Just follow this line. Well, it branches off a little bit from... Yeah, let me... Look. Actually, look. Still goopy, which is fine with me. It kind of vaguely lines up. Would you guys want like a no spoilers warning on Hades? Because it's been out for a couple of years now, but I don't know if it would be like new to some people. So at least for what I stream, if we keep it. But maybe you guys don't care, I don't know. I don't care, because I've played through it, but... Kinda like with Paper Mario, when I was playing it. Life is a higway. Life is a higway. Life is a highway. Also, hi Mookie! Mookie's okay, right? I know you had changed your username, but I just want to double check that I'm remembering correctly, because I may not be. Life is a higway. At least I hope I'm remembering correctly. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. And then please feel free to correct me. Wow, she's so intricate. It's just a shame she's just a real jerk. Okay, let's get some wider shapes in here. Yeah, Mookie. Okay. I just wanted to double check. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. These are not perfectly balanced, but... She's kind of got like an owl face here, huh? Looking at the cooch. No, I should make that to make that joke. What's that? I don't want that line to continue for so long. So do smaller. There's geometry and then there's creating tangents, you know? Yeah. Also, since I lowered the music a little bit, let me know if it's too quiet or anything. Turn it back up. Because the last albums were kind of loud in comparison to the... Also, Melody and Mookie, can I ask how you guys are doing? How are you guys doing? How's your weekend been? I apologize if I didn't specifically ask. Oh, there's her leg. We found her leg. It's here. Let's do some of this webbing. Okay. That's very fancy. I think she would like that. They can free float around. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Alright, so we've got the lesbians, very small. Oh, she is much taller than, I mean, I guess that makes sense, actually. I think she is supposed to be taller than that. So I wonder if we should almost make this longer. We can line them all up when we're done. Well, she's not supposed to be that much taller, but it's fine. Maybe she just can be. Maybe she can stretch and squash, you know? I love Moara's stupid little thing. I want her to have kind of like a... Like she maybe like looked kind of normal from the front, but then from the side, she's got like a little... you know? And her nose would be here, the eye socket would be back here. But I guess she always has her eyes closed though, so I guess it doesn't matter. Eye socket. This is just like behind her hair. You know? Alright, where is the lad? I do actually need her as reference because they are the same height. Hi, Eucryphia! Why a test? Welcome on in. Cult of the Lamb for some reason. Oh, yeah! She's just a little creature. Who are these cuties? These are my little archfey in my D&D game. But they're all also just, they're just kind of like stand-in guys for little myths whenever I'm writing original stuff. So this is Mawara. She's originally like a moon deity, but I'm just making her a Seelie archfey. She's just a nice, quiet lady. And then next to her is Lycana, because I wanted to have werewolves, but I like to ground my stuff into like why these things exist. So she was murdered by her husband. She was like immortal. She was murdered by her husband. But Mawara saw what happened from the moon and like revived her. She like wrapped her up in the cloak of a wolf, the pelt of a wolf, and revived her, and so she became a werewolf. But in the D&D setting, she's an unseelie fae. She's just a cool lady. She kind of has like a similar origin, but they were in lesbians for a little bit, but then they broke up because Lycana liked murder too much, which I like. I don't know, kind of weak of Mawara, but I guess everybody has something. And then this last one we just finished. What was this line? They were in lesbians together. There's still kind of, there's some unresolved romantic tension between them. Which I think is also very good because they're in opposing courts. That's just fun. It's just very fun and romantic. And then the last one is Mortrea, who is in my original riddle setting from like many years ago. Because I'm an old fogey. These two were like rivals. She wanted to like take over and just kill everything, and she's a nice lady, so she's like, maybe don't do that. But now she's just an unseelie fae. She's like a little fake queen. She's made out of lava and rock. But she's cool. I mean, she is still a jerk, but I like her. And now we're gonna draw Mawara's brother, who is like originally the sun. So they gotta be about the same height. You having a cool lore like that's so cool. Yeah, but you got your cool your triangle. I was a triangle factory. Your triangle agency game. But yeah, these are my little guys. I like making up pantheons and stuff because I just like it. I just think they're neat. But I had to trim them down for D&D because I didn't want to front load players with too much like setting lore, because it's already a homebrew area, so I was like, let me try to trim it down as best I can. So I took these guys and I recycled them into like Archfey, because the Feywild's gonna be kind of important in the setting, so like I was like, they gotta have some people. I just reused them. Triangle facts. Triangles have 3 sides. That's true. I've heard there are also 3 kinds of triangles, which is kind of fun. The triangles have 3 sides, and then there's 3 types of them. That's fun. Triangle fact. Sum of all angles in a triangle always equals 180 degrees. Is it true? I feel like I should remember that. Yes, it is true, because it's just equilateral, they're all the same angle. And then the other ones, they can be different angles, but they all equal. That's right, okay. Now my brain was getting confused with equilateral triangles. I was like, wait a minute, huh? What? 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 Okay, Rastus, I don't know if I've ever actually drawn Rastus, so this should be fun. He's also kind of a jerk, but he's like a nicer jerk, you know? I do kind of want him to have like a little Dorito body a little bit. He would definitely be fancier than this, but we're just gonna scrumble him. Get scrumbled, idiot. Triangle fact. There's equilateral, isosceles, and scalene. I love them. These are all true. Eucravia, how do you know so much about triangles? Actually, wait a minute. No, Eucravia, I think you're wrong. I think there's 4 triangles. There's equilateral, isosceles, scalene, and Hava. You could have a nice day. Got you. I got you before you could get me. Had to strike first, like a viper waiting in the bush. Not falling for it. No, you didn't. I knew you wouldn't fall for it, so I had to just kind of do it anyway. I just kind of had to. It was like I set the rake up in front of you. I knew you weren't gonna step on it, so I like picked up your foot and I put your foot down on the rake, which I don't think really counts, but you know. She was the only math I understood. I mean, it's a good one. It's a useful one. Yeah, you guys finally got into like the horror bits. You said, which is very exciting. Because that's like your SCP campaign, right? I don't know anything about SCP, so I'm hoping that's correct. Yeah, because your character has the ability to, like, teleport and stuff. Which is so cool. I want him to have a little fancy boy hands. I'm gonna give him these shapes. Fancy boy. Give him also gonna give him these little hanging bits, but instead of his sleeves they're gonna be like little shoulder things, and he's gonna have some shorter ones in the front and then longer ones in the back, and then they're gonna look like little sun rays, hopefully, you know. Hopefully. We'll see how that actually comes out. I'm not great at designing clothes, but we'll try. Oh, this is on some layer. Okay. Wow! Content warning, gore. Generally don't read if you're squeamish. Okay. Content warning. I won't read it aloud then, too, just to be fair, just in case. I forgot that your thing had like a pizza element to it. Interesting. That's both really horrific and also extremely silly. And I am kind of I'm not a big horror person, but I am kind of into the silly aspect. I'm a humanitarian. Hmm. I understand now the marinara meme that you posted. I was like, what does this mean? I kind of want to go look at it again. Full of marinara. Full of marinara. They're literal pizza. I hope they were like, you know, I hope they were like this. In my heart, this is what they were. In my heart, these were the little pizza rats. Just a little guy. Just little guys. Little creatures. Rastus, what do I want your hair to do? Oh, I have apple juice. Let me think. Is the pizza any good? It varies from person to person. I'm bonking you. I'm bonking you. It really takes on a new meaning to personalized pizza. They're like, oh no! Oh no, do not, no! I don't like those pizza rats. Those are bad pizza rats, and that's a very bad idea. Why would you do that? Why did they? Okay, actually, I will say, hang on. Did they know what it was? Like, did they eat it knowingly, or did they not know yet? Because I can't blame them for not knowing. But if they did know, then I will blame them, actually. I will condemn their actions. We got to analyze it from one of the... Okay, well then I'm condemning. I'm condemning! Don't eat that! Don't eat that! That's gross! You cry fear, were you the one who ate it? Look at me. Look at my eyes. Look at my dead eyes. Were you the one that ate it? No. Okay. Okay. Thank you for being honest with me. I had to check. The ellipses at your message made me concerned. Agent Poach. Okay, Agent Poach, you're on a short list. I don't know what that list is, but it's one bullet point and it's your name and it's circled like 3 times. Esther did gather the sample, but she did not eat it. Okay, I mean, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with gathering data, you know? That's fine. Consuming the data is different. Now has a link to the anomaly. Yeah, they also have a link to being a gross little gremlin. Did they think about that? Did they think about the gross little gremlin bonus that they get? Maybe they were collecting flavor data for science. It does put a new meaning on food science, doesn't it? I guess having a link could help them solve the mystery. I don't know. I don't know how the mechanics of this game work. I'm trying to rationalize what all I've just learned. Yeah. We're gonna give him lots of these though, because he's so important. Very important boy. Oh, big bunny stretch. She did do big bunnies. She's sleepy. She's had enough mischief. Oh, it is 1 p.m. Yeah, so it's kind of her bedtime. It's her daytime bedtime. No more frolicking in the cardboard fields for her. Bedtime. Let's give him tall boots, because I feel like tall boots are a very fancy lad thing. And he is a fancy lad, so. Let's give him a, I want to also give him a little boob window. But I want to give him one that's shaped like this. No? Boob window. Esther did have to lean into the trash to gather a medical chart. She didn't have skills in that area. She had to do it leading into the trash all sexy like so she would not generate chaos. How does that work? How does That's very funny, but how does that work? How do you generate chaos by digging through the trash? And how does like, I feel like as I ask the questions, more questions form. You know? We'll give him a sash, because I just really like sashes. I think they're fun and stylish. And they keep your belly warm, you know? That's a little angled, but you know what? I'll keep it. It's cute. Get one of these. We'll just do this, so it's like a little further down, but it'll still line up with the outer. So your background has a reality skill. Esther has a romantic, oh that's right, she's a romantic, has the ability, oh yeah, I'm hot, which means if she's doing something with empathy or to bring attention to her attractiveness, she doesn't generate burnout, which leads to chaos. That had to be all, dear oh my, I dropped my pen. That's really funny. That's very good. Okay, that makes sense. I forgot that she had like the romantic archetype. That's so good. That's so good. Good for her. I wanted like a little something there, but no, maybe not. Okay, what am I gonna do for his hair? I need to also give him proper sleeves. What if actually he doesn't have sleeves? What if he's just... What if he just... Oh my gosh, yeah, please go eat lunch. Oh, grab some grub. Yeah. You guys, if anybody needs to like get up and stretch, just blink a few times. Take your meds or anything. If you were doing laundry, if you were like cooking or something. Here's a little reminder. You're running a game soggy. Soggy. Running a game soggy. I don't know what that means. I'm just imagining you just like drenched, like bleh. You should do laundry. Laundry's pretty good. Sometimes I hate doing laundry, especially like my bed sheets, because I hate just making my bed. I do change my bed sheets, I do my laundry, but I hate doing it. But I did it yesterday. I did like a load of like clothes, and I did a bunch of running a game. So oh, okay. I'm still gonna believe that you were doing it soggy though. But I did clothes, and then I did a bunch of like my blankets and like sheets and stuff. And then I got into bed last night. I like taken like an afternoon shower, so I was still nice and squeaky clean. Fresh PJs, fresh sheets. Oh my gosh, it was the best. It was so good, so good. Terrible at full. Yeah, I need to like I have to like force myself to sit down and do it like immediately, because otherwise I'll just live out of the laundry basket. Which, I mean, you know, I guess technically, as long as it's like the laundry basket's like out of the way and tidy, like, that's fine. You still cleaned the clothes, which is half the battle. Actually, I don't want his one hand. I want this one hand down. You know? I never find anything I want to wear that. Do you have like a space that you can like hang up your clothes? Like in a closet or something? Because then that way you don't have to fold it, you just stick it on a little hanger, and then you can see everything. I just want to give him Charlie Brown hands, because I can. Well, maybe I'll fix that one finger just a little bit. Okay, maybe I should. We'll still give him Charlie Brown hands. We'll just give him better Charlie Brown hands. Well, that wasn't it. There we go. That's fine. I kind of want to scrumple this one too. They're disproportionate. Not the proper scrumple. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. Really scrumbly. Yeah, I normally only hang up like sweaters, sweatshirts, and like button shirts. But sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I have extra hanger space. Let me just hang up like a shirt. Normally I fold and put stuff away into like a dresser. I was like, you know what? This works for me. I can just see what it is. I can just grab it real quick and then put it away real quick if I need to. I need to purge clothes so I have room for. Yes. Oh, yeah. I need to do that too. I have so many clothes from like 20 years ago. And when I said that initially, it was an exaggeration. But actually, I do think I still have clothes from when I was like a kid. I really need to get rid of those. It's hard because some of them are like it's so true. It's so true because like your tastes change. Maybe like your necessity changes, or like if you need like different like styles for work or school or just stuff like that for like events. Maybe like you change in size, like so you need new clothes and then they just add up. It's hard because a lot of my clothes from when I was a kid I still have because they're like they were like gifts from when like people or family or something like went on vacation. But so they have like an emblem or like writing or something related to the place where they're from. Like they're really like specific. It's not just like, oh, this is just a generic t-shirt that I can just, you know, clean and then like donate. It has like a thing on it, and so it has both like a sentimental value but also like a very specific context, and I'm like, I feel weird just getting rid of this because then it feels rude to the person that gifted it to me, but also I physically can't wear this anymore. Ugh. Yeah, it's I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Also, I want to give him pretty boy curls, I think. That's not a very good curl. I'll fix that in a second. I'll give him a little, like, curlies. This is not a good curl, though. This is not indicative of this style of hair. Like a little curly cute like that. That's cute. Really cute. Curly cute. Yeah, that's hard. Because, like, the stuff that I'm, like, is more generic. I'm like, okay, I'll, like, wash that and then I'll set it aside into, like, a bag to then, like, donate in, like, a group. Because I'm like, okay, anybody can, like, pick this up, and if they like it, then they can just grab it. But stuff that's like, this is from, I don't know, Las Vegas, Nevada. I don't know, like, I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. I don't think anybody would really care. If they don't want it, then they just don't get it, but. Also socks. Curly hair, yeah! Give him some curls. And some fluffy curls. I think that'd be cute. It's also like a nice shape for like the sun, you know? Nice bright curls would be cute. But socks I found are a pain because I have a lot of those like little like ankle socks, right? But then the elastic in the band has worn out, so they don't stay on my foot. They like slouch down around like my heel. So I can't wear them. But like, it's not as if the fabric has holes or anything in it, so I don't want to just throw it out. But I'm like, I don't want to donate this because it doesn't like serve its purpose. I wonder if there's a place that you can like just donate like fabric to be recycled. I don't want to just throw it out, but I'm not crafty enough to reuse it. What kind of ear do I want to give him? Have that over here. Ooh, okay. Maybe, I wonder if there's a place around here. Oh, God. Hopefully there's a place around me, because it's either going to be right near me, or it's going to be like a 2-hour drive away, which is painful. I'll have to look into that, because I don't want to just get rid of them. I mean, I guess, like, he's supposed to be an archfey. I could just give him big ol' elf ears, right? And then a snooty little face. I'm not gonna give him that face, but... I do like that smile, though. It's pretty good. I could just give him a little elf ears. Give him a nice round, chubby cheeks. Like the sun baby from Teletubbies. Here he is! There's the boy! Okay, we'll give him some little elf ears, that's fun. Curly hair hides ears pretty well, that's true. But then I'm like, do I want like this bit to be like kind of shaved, you know, and like styled? Like, I don't know, what do I want the bangs to be? The thing. This face, okay. This face was a joke, but these are scrumbly doodles, and I kind of love it, actually. No, don't copy canvas! Copy this, and then paste it, thanks. Perfect. Because we can give, let's see, let's look up some curly hair. Curly hair bangs. I also didn't really go into this thinking of what style of curls. I just gave him big fluff. I just like the silhouette. Because we can give him some bangs. And then they, like, not like that. One curls up. That's pretty cute. I feel like the little curl. Curl it. Get your face out of the way. There we go. I don't mind him having ears. Let's see. Let's take him away. Like we're declawing, but we're de-earing him. Pretty hard. That's a pretty horrific image, actually. Expression was confident and cherished. I mean, it's still here. It's gone. No, it's back. Look, it's right here. It was just because it was in the way of the line. We're gonna move it so that it's better presented and showcased. Yeah, no, it's okay. It was just hidden temporarily. It was just taking a little nap back here. Also, hi, Keep. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How has your weekend been? Good, good. Wait a minute. I talked to you earlier. What am I doing? You've been here. You've been here. It's no, don't leave. I'm not rude. I'm just stupid. There's a difference. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an excuse. You've been doing. That's right, because I thought about when I asked like how your weekend's been, and I was like, wait, I thought Keep was just chilling this weekend. Then I remembered we had this whole conversation. It's so Jover. You are usually very chatty, which is a good thing, but because then I forget apparently. Well, I'm glad you've been able to focus. That's good. What are you working on? If you don't mind my asking, of course. Please. That's like last night when we were raiding. One person's name is Ollie. And for some reason, I called him Folly. And I'm like, why did I add an F to your name? There was no reason. There was nothing on my screen that had an F, so like my brain started to read a word and then just like mixed it. I don't, and even like in my head, like when you speak, like you see the words that you're saying, like his name is Ollie, and even in my brain, it was like this. I'm like, why did I add an F? Why did I do that? I don't know. I don't have a reason. It's finished, I'll share, but we'll be today. Okay, that's fair. Well, I look forward to seeing it when it is done. Oh, this is a very fluffy lad we're making. Oh. Sad lad downstairs. Okay, I checked my phone, sorry. Okay, very fluffy lad. I am enjoying his fluff. I think it's very cute. A little bit of cinnamon swirl right there. I do love our little rat. I wonder, you know what? Did I do this? Yeah. Why is it sideways? Why are you sideways? I wanted to put our little pizza rat. What if I turn this? Then what if I turn it back on? Why is he sideways? Oh. I'll put him up here. He's crawling down the canvas. It would be better if I put him on the right side, but I work on the right side, so that'll get in my way. I'm sorry. Early. How do I want to reconcile that? That's pretty good. What a lad! Anomalous bit. You know, that's a good point. Maybe it suits it. Maybe it suits our little pizza rat. Is this one layer? Oh. Okay. Actually, how tall is he compared to her? Does need to be up a little bit higher. Okay, now. Well. Let me just put him over her. Okay, he is a little taller. I think that's okay if he's a little taller. She is kind of like hunched. She's scrunched a little bit. I like him to have a little. He's my little lad. Okay. Fluffy little guy. I do want to... I like a little curl, but we're gonna complete that. Oh, okay, I could make him very cute because he's really not supposed to be cute like this, but I don't want to turn back, so kind of stinks to be him. Smile's very silly. I can give him freckles, because freckles kind of come out when you're in the sun a little bit more. If we give him little freckles, it'd be pretty cute. Little freckles, they're so pretty. Little freckles. Freckles are so good. Melanin moment. Freckles are so good. I've met so many people that hated their freckles. And I'm just like, oh, but they're just... Oh, they're so pretty and they're so cute and they're just lovely. They've just... they're so... I mean, I get it, right? Because if people made fun of them, which is terrible and people shouldn't make fun of them for that. Which shouldn't make fun of other people in general, but I understand why they feel that way. It just makes me so sad because I'm like, oh, they're so beautiful. And I hope maybe in time they feel that way now. Because they're so lovely. I get it. Get teased for a physical thing about yourself. It makes it hard to love it, but I hope they have come to love their freckles, because they're very cute. A lot of beauty marks, not even freckles. Yeah, I have a lot of, like, little moles and stuff. Which you'd think that it would mean that I would put moles on, like, my characters more often, but I don't even think about them on me, so I just... I just always forget to put them on my characters. I think Aurelia is probably the one that has, like, the most. She has 5 of them. Okay. Fancy lad. I would like to give him a little, like a little pleat, you know? That's cute. Okay, what are we gonna do for his arms? Oh, I should also give him a little one. Ah! Oh, e. Give him a little thing too. Just be like this. So shiny! My shiny boy! Ooh, bracelets! Yeah, I like that. Ooh, bracelets. People mentioned that I had a deep voice and made fun of it for so long, so it took me to speak up. No! Well, I really like your voice. I was about to be like, I like your voice, is that weird to say? But I do like your voice. And you have such a great, like, warm, like, infectious laugh. I almost said eye-catching. I was like, not eye-catching, but, like, you have a very nice voice, Eucrathia. I'm sorry people made you feel bad about it. I like your voice. I know we're not on call often, but I do like your voice. That's true. Yeah, kids will make fun of you for anything. Kids are rude. Kids are rude little beasts. I will say though, like, there's definitely truth, right? To it's like, oh well, if a kid is saying something, they probably picked it up from a parent, and that's kind of always been my experience, even when I was a kid. Was like when kids are just together, they like don't think anything of it. But if they hear their parents say something nasty, probably gonna mock that behavior. Bracelet. Same layer? Okay. Just such a shame. Because I definitely, like, we have, like, soft bullies in my school. It was kind of mostly my mom that made fun of my appearance. So, it was not usually other kids. It was usually her and other adults. Although I do think it's funny that one time, my backdoor neighbor, she lives on, like, the street, like, behind us, because I live on, like, a hill. She, like, one summer I went to, like, go play with her son, because we were all friends, him and, like, my brother and I. And she's like, oh, Izzy, you don't look weird anymore. And I'm like at the time, right, like, it, like, devastated me. And I was like, okay. But now I'm just like, what does that mean? Like, I don't look weird anymore. Oh my goodness. Crushed me as a small, like, 8-year-old child, but looking back on it now as an adult, I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, you don't look weird. You don't look like a space alien. Like what was the frame of reference? Like, oh my goodness. It's funny. Like, not funny, but I have to laugh at it. It doesn't bother me anymore. Oh my goodness. It's still my mom. She always says that my hair is frazzled. Shit, like, it's just curly. Like, it's just curly. And curly hair is so cute. Curly hair's so good. Ugh. Sometimes I wish I had either, like, perfectly straight or curly. I have, like, weird, like, wavy hair. So I have the drawbacks of my hair matting a lot. But it's like I can't, like, straighten it because it is kind of straight. As an adult, I still don't really know how to banter. Yeah. I grew up, where teasing and banter was basically just being mean. And I don't want to be mean anymore. So sometimes that's why sometimes if I make a joke or I tease somebody, I'll immediately, like, chicken out. Because I'm like, I don't actually want to be mean. I just want to tease. I'm very bad at it now. That's why I call people, like, beasts. And I talk about putting you in, like, turning you into, like, a bean or something. Because I'm like, it's so hyperbolic and silly that hopefully it is made clear from the start that it is a joke. You know, it's not. I don't know. I guess maybe I don't know. I would have to ask people, but that's my intention at least. Oh, you do take care of your hair, and I go, like, like you do. You do. These are cute. I kind of want to give him little, like, armbands too. His armbands are cute too. All I know is teasing and maybe I mean, I feel like some teasing is okay. I never feel upset when you tease me. Your type of teasing is to tell me to have a nice day, so I think it's fine. He is kind of just on his own over here. I kind of want to swap him with her so that he's, like, a little closer. Because she's got this, like, trail for her hair. Excuse me. Teasing is fine, it's more like taking it too far, the opposite, teasing too gently. I struggle with both. Skilled at it, so go crazy. It's true. Gotta go do luggage. Yeah, go do luggage. Oh, the squids! Hello! Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god! That's 100 followers! Well, thank you for being my 100th follower. I was kind of thinking about doing an art raffle for 100 followers. Now I gotta put that together. Yippee! Yippee indeed! Yeah! Thanks! Oh, I gotta figure out. Oh, yeah, I had looked at stream elements for, like, a little raffle thing. Okay, I'll have to set that up for next art stream. Probably on Wednesday then. Because it's Sunday, right? It's Sunday. Yeah, on Sunday. It's on Wednesday. We'll put it together. That's exciting. That's exciting. That's good stuff. Wow. We'll put Pizza Rat up here. Actually, we'll put him here. He'll be safe behind her hair. Because Pizza Rat's really important to me now. There they are! The gang plus Pizza Rat. Your stuff is so adorable. Oh, thanks! I'm glad you think so. And welcome on in. Would you prefer if I call you Squids? Is that alright? Or if you have a other preferred nickname? Let me know. Pizza Rat getting baked. Yeah, I think he could take the heat. I mean, he's fortified. Fear of or Squids. Got it. Okay. You know what? I'll make a note. So I think I made a note for someone else too, right? Yeah, I made a note for Steve. Whatever you did. just feel Malice staring at me next to me. Just felt her eyes on me because I picked up my notebook. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah, but yeah. I feel like I used to take teasing too far. Because I was both taught to. And then also, I would be around people that, like, they would be taking teasing too far. But it would be with people that, like, I didn't know. And so I'd be like, okay, they're doing fine. And so then my friends would be like, hey, I need you to, like, do this thing. To also, like, to add to the joke. And I'd be like, okay, you're telling me to do this thing and you're friends with this person, so it must be okay. And then it very much wasn't okay. But that I was the person doing it, and I was like, oh, this is bad. I don't ever want to do this again. And so I decided that I would just not do that anymore. And you know what? It's worked out pretty good so far. And also, I feel like it's just way more fun, and I forgot to do this, by the way. It's way more fun to talk about putting people into, like, a pair wiggler. Like, that's just... There's something about absurdist comedy. I'm a big fan. Trey, why do you have to be so fancy? Because now I have to draw you all fancy. Plus, like, even recently, like... Oh, boy, I knew. When I glanced up and I saw you're a big fan on, I was like, oh boy. But you got a lot of work this summer. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah. Oh yeah, the people that I raided with last night who were very, very nice and silly, when I, like, one of the first times I, like, hung out with them, like, two of my other friends, like, hang out with them regularly, and they're very nice. I had, like, met them prior, but I hadn't, like, spent concentrated time with them, you know, if that makes sense? And he was being very silly and goofy, and, like, it was fine. We were all just goofing on each other. And I called him a beast in, like, a very obviously a joking tone, and he laughed so hard at that, and I was like, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about, when you hit someone with the beast and they're just so knocked back by how silly it is. That feels good. I think we're just gonna do this. I don't think we're gonna go. Okay, that's fine. Got a little bit more articulation in her neck. Alright, well, here's the little scrumbly bumblies. Now we can color them. I don't know if I have their colors picked out. Well, I know that she's, like... She is purposely white as a sheet. She is the moon. That's probably gonna be gray, actually. And just some nice blues, I think, for her. Some dark blues. Maybe I want this to be gray, actually. The little button. No, she looks like a Muppet, and I love it. Ah! Oh, that is an open spot. You got me there. You got me there, Procreate. Boop, boop, boop. Are there any other open spots I'm looking at? Oh, she left us off. Okay. There's just that one spot. What time is it also? Whoa, we've almost been streaming for 3 hours. Time flies when you're being a goober, they say. Okay, I'm gonna have to lighten that gray. Make this maybe or blue. Yeah, take some liberties. Actually, we just take this dark gray. That does give some nice value. I'm not gonna do a value check on these guys. These are scrumbly doodles. It's fine. Workshop the colors on a different reference later. You know. Maybe I should make this white, actually. At least for now, to stand out against the brown background. For my eyeballs. Ow. We're gonna make our hair white because we're gonna give it a nice little gradient. It would be cute. I'm gonna be lazy with it. So, me do this. Yeah. She's just a chill lady. That kind of looks like a Muppet. What's going on here? Okay, let me. Here we go. I want to just make this white. Yeah, maybe I do. There she is! Little creature. Okay. Perfect. Oh, she's not closed in a lot of spaces. That's not going to be good for me. Close off her little scruff. she open up anywhere else? I don't think so. I think she sailed off everywhere. I mean, she's gonna be pretty uniform in color anyway, but she's gonna be dark. Oh, not that one. Oh, no. Oh, her tootsies. I know that they're paw pads, but there is something pretty cute about a werewolf having toe beans, you know? Like, you're a big scary monster, but you do have toe beans, which is really cute. So, charm point. Ah. Oh, and these little empty. Why are werewolves so good, you guys? I feel like werewolves are popular, and they should be because they're good, but why are they so good? Why are we so drawn to them? Fluffy. That's true, yes. Fluffy, yeah. Fluffy. Big. Big fluffy. Cute ears. Emotion signaling tail. Being ostracized from society for having deeper, unacceptable emotions. Ear twitches. Yes, that's true. Big dog. They have little snoots. Snoot is good. Snoot is important. Observe. Consider. Consider the snoot. I like to consider the snoot every day. Ah, good. Got the fuzzy on my screen. I would like this to be brown, but I want it to be like a warm brown. Yeah, there we go. He's my huffy little puppy. I don't know. There we go. I want it to be white, but Fluffy. Big, strong arms to hold me in. I like that. Never drawn a werewolf before yesterday, I think, but they're fun. They are fun. They're very good. I'm not great at drawing animals, but I would like to learn how to be. Clumsy. That's very specific, though. Why did you draw a werewolf yesterday? Not that there's ever a bad time to. I'm just curious if there was a inciting reason. There was some catalyst. Catalyst. Lumpy. Ooh, fantasy bar scene. Ooh. Nice. like to share it, by the way, you're always welcome to. I mean, she's kind of straightforward. She is just a big dog, so she doesn't really... I mean, I guess I could give her, like, maybe a little, like, brown. We do, like, a brown. Be darker brown. Over ears. That's pretty cute. Alright, we said that the ears are a charm point. We should highlight them. Tail, also a charm point. Also, she was once a human person, so maybe I should factor that into her design a little bit. Now that I'm thinking about it for more than 3 seconds. She's got like traces of like hair. Her mortal form. Guess she would have some brown. Oh, I mean, not necessarily brown, but the brown just works with this gray. Yeah, it gives it just a little variety. Breaks it up a little bit. I feel like it would be like along like her back. Be pretty cute. Just her tail, don't give it a race. She is, Buppy. I like that. Do I also want to, I'm thinking about it, maybe... Is that maybe too cute? Is this maybe too cute for a big intimidating werewolf lady? It's pretty... I do think it is just cute though. I kind of want to keep that. I mean, because dogs get that. They get like little like stressed gray fur around like their muzzle as they get older. I kind of want to keep it. She got a little bit of fluff. It's cute. On her paws. It's pretty good. Hi, Kume. Things that can end you can also be cute. That's true. That is true. Hi, Kume. I'm doodling some of the little archfey from the game. But they're also just creatures I have. So we're just coloring them. So this is Mawara. She was originally a moon deity. Oh, I forgot my capture is a little different. She's originally a moon deity, but she's in terms of Panacea, she's a Seelie archfey. Yeah! And we just colored Lycana because I wanted there to be like a reason for werewolves to happen, because I really like werewolves. So they have like a shared mythos of she was a human that got murdered, and she got murdered at night, and Mawara saw from the moon and wrapped her in a wolf pelt and brought her back to life, and that's how she's a werewolf. And that's where werewolves come from. She's an unseelie archfey. They were lesbians together, but then they broke up because Lycana maybe solved every issue with murder. And Mawara's a really nice lady and was like, okay, can we dial it back a little bit? I feel like there's still some pining across the Fae courts, because that's cute. And then we got our other two that we gotta color now, because I think Lycana's good. We'll color Rastus, who is Mawara's twin. He's the son. He's the son. Ah, my eyeball. He's just a big, haughty, little fancy boy, and I love him. Ugh. Finally finished packing, bringing all my stuff to my parents, so I finally have time to read all your stuff. Oh my gosh. Well, don't even worry about that. Like, I'm glad that you got settled in. That's way more important. I know that moving is incredibly stressful, and especially if, you know, your hands and your arms still need to rest. You know, I hope you were still resting them. If your parents have like some ice packs and stuff that you can use. Not unpacked yet, but all the boxes are here. Okay, that's good. You know, that I feel like that's the biggest thing, is physically moving stuff when you move. That I often gets overlooked, is the actual process of moving. That was always kind of like my least favorite part. Was packing and then moving stuff, and then unpacking I didn't really mind so much, because then it's like, okay, well, yeah, I have to unpack, but I get to organize and decorate my space how I want. I always enjoyed that part. I mean, he's the son, so I feel like he has to have orange or yellow. I would like him to have yellow hair because, which I hate that my new capture's not air server anymore, so it does kind of distort yellows weirdly. This is kind of like a goldish, like you can see where it is on the hue slider. But Mortrea is gonna be very orange, so I feel like I want to give them somewhat unique color palettes. Even if there's a little overlapping, it's still distinct enough that if they're all standing next to each other, they don't blend over much, if that makes sense. Your wrists are really suffering, try to take it easy, but it's like, I will, Sippy. Thank you, Eldritch Wawa. Hi, Nye, welcome on in. I wanted apple juice because you were talking about it, and I was like, oh, you're right, I do want apple juice. Get Scrungled! Yeah, I fixed the daily Scrungle. So it should keep everybody's settings now. I apologize that it took a while to get it working. But it should be good now. I think it's been holding mine. I think I checked one earlier. I was up to like 3. Very easy, but it's like everyone hates all the boxes. Oh my gosh. Yeah! That happened to me when I moved the first time to North Carolina. All my boxes were in my room, which, because I work from home and I work in my, like, I worked like in my room. So all my stuff was in there, like out of the way. My door was closed because I was usually working during the day. And I did unpack some stuff, but like I never finished unpacking because something really horrible happened when I first moved, and so I was like, well, I'm gonna have to move back out. So it kind of seemed pointless to me to unpack everything to then just repack in like a year. Like, to me, that didn't make sense. And my ex-friend that I lived with at the time hated that for some reason, and I was like, but why? Because it's in my room, out of the way, like nobody comes in here. What do you care? I don't know. And then when I moved back here, because I had to move back here with my parents because I could not afford to live anywhere else, at least not without, again, moving several states away, which was not allowed. That's a whole can of worms I don't want to get into. So I had to move back here, and I had all my boxes, and they were like, well, you have to put your stuff away, and I'm like, where do you want me to put it? Because I don't have anywhere. Like, I put stuff back in my room, but then after that I was like, there were like household goods. And I was like, I don't need to unpack a third set of potted pans to go with yours, but so I'm heavy. I'm waving my arms everywhere right now because I'm like, I don't know what you want from me. Oh my goodness. I get that though. I feel bad because my apartment room was, yeah, big master, and now I'm back to my small. Kume, literally, like, the house that we rented, they let me have the master, which was a big mistake because apparently, despite the fact that I deliberated about this with them for several conversations and they insisted I take the master, they then hated that I had the master. And I'm like, why didn't you just say that you wanted it? I don't know. But so I had all this nice space, which was great because, again, like, I essentially lived in that room. Like, I basically lived like in an apartment. But then now I'm back to like my smaller room, which is fine. I don't mind it, but I'm like, I don't know where to put stuff. And I have, like we were talking about earlier about like clothes, I have like all this stuff from like 30 years ago. I have stuff from like my grandparents. I have stuff from like aunts and uncles that like when they moved or passed away and stuff like that, like everybody's family stuff came to our house. So a lot of the stuff we have here isn't even ours, but we have to get rid of it. It's like, ah! You say that, so many clothes, yeah. Yeah, it's such a pain. But that's moving for you, I guess. The accumulation of goodies. The most lore I got of the mythos is that lycanthropes aren't based on the were creature, it's based on the moon you were born on. So a werewolf bites someone and they make a were-rat. But I couldn't decide the creatures. That's really cool though. I like that, Eucryphia. I like that a lot. And I feel like it brings more meaning to like the different phases of the moon. And like different times of year and stuff. That's cool. There's some things happening. I've been the same with unpacking. Like, it's so frustrating because there is like a reality of you need to take stuff out that you're going to be using and to help you settle and be comfortable. But also, like, why would I bother unpacking if I know I'm not going to stay here? And like, in a short period of time. Like, it's not like, you know, if you're going to stay in a place for like 5 years, yeah, unpack. But if you're only going to be there like a year, like, time passes pretty quickly. So you're going to spend potentially even like a week unpacking, and then you're gonna spend a week repacking. And just to, like, I don't know, like, to me, I'm like, right, it's already September. Like, this year has passed pretty quickly. Also, I'm sorry, I stopped coloring because I was talking and I talk with my hands, sorry. But, like, I don't know. To me, it just seems kind of silly to go through that level of effort to then just redo it, and then you have to unpack again? So you're unpacking twice. I don't know. It just seems like if you know you're not gonna stay, you might as well just leave it. But then people get very upset. But also, I don't know why people get upset, because it's none of their business, really? I don't know. I don't understand people. I'm just trying to get by. I don't pretend like I understand people anymore. I've found that I'm not good at... Actually, I do kind of want that to be red. I kind of want him to wear oranges. How's Lucy's orange look? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I found I'm not good at talking to people because I try to be very direct, and that makes people angry. And I'm like, well, I don't know then. So I say what I say, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, I guess. I don't know. Every time I move these past 3 years, moving every year, it felt like it feels so pointless when like you're moving with such frequency. It just, to me, it just doesn't really make sense to go through like that level of effort and to then just undo it and then redo it and undo it. I don't know. I don't know. Like, and again, I do understand, like, well, you're here, so don't you want to settle? It's like, yeah, I would love to settle, but the reality is that I can't. And to me, I just prefer to be more, I guess, pragmatic, which doesn't work for everybody, you know, do what works for you, but to me, I'm more comfortable just accepting how things are and then going from there. As opposed to like, okay, I got settled and I'm nice and happy, but now I have to completely undo all of it, which will then make me very sad and stressed. People get controlling when you do. Yeah. Yeah, roommates are hard, especially family. Yeah. It's so strange because it's like, well, if you're not hurting anybody, then what does it matter? Like, I'm not encroaching on your space. I'm not doing anything quote-unquote wrong, so who cares? Apparently many people care. A lot, and they care a lot. I did think it was funny when I got kicked out from my last place, because that's what happened is I got kicked out mid-lease, which was fun. So then I had to pay a fee to get out of the lease so that I could get kicked out. But when, like, it happened and I was talking with my friend and, like, there was literally one conversation where I was like, okay, wait, so I pay all my bills, I pay them on time, and, like, the stuff that we share, I pay. If you ever needed anything from me, you could just ask, because when you asked, I would immediately do it, or help, or whatever. And I keep to myself. I respect, like, quiet hours. Like, I'm not, like, shouting or watching loud TV or anything at, like, 2, 3 in the morning. I take care of your dogs when you guys aren't here, even though I really shouldn't, and cough cough, one of their dogs killed my rabbit. I'm like, I clean up after myself in the kitchen. I clean up after you two when I'm in the kitchen. So what's the issue? And her reason for kicking me out essentially came down to I didn't hang out with her enough, despite the fact that we had completely different schedules. And I was like, okay, well, I guess there's nothing else to say, because, like, yeah, no, stop timing, you cried me out. Oh my god. I'll get you, hang on. I feel like all you said was just like, what the hell? Okay, there you go. I don't know why it bonked you. I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, remove my moderator, because Jesus. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, it was bonkers. Yeah, the last place I lived was, really horrible. Maybe it was the repeated symbols for the question marks then, and it read it as spam, but it shouldn't have. Yeah. Yeah, the last place I lived was messed up. Okay. Which was really, it's funny at this point now, because I lived with 2 people. One of them was my ex-friend, who was the one that kicked me out, which was funny. But then it was another girl that she brought in, that she had been living with previously for only like 2 months, and then insisted that she could vouch for her. Turns out that even those 2 months that she lived with my ex-friend, and then the entire time that I was there in like the new place, she couldn't pay rent, so my friend was paying basically 2/3 of the rent, and was rightfully upset about that. So she kicked me out. I was like, wait, so this girl's stealing from you, essentially, so you're kicking me out. What? What? I was like, make it make sense. Make it make sense, because I don't understand, and I still to this day don't understand. She was mad that because, I then had to commute, essentially. Yeah, she was playing 4D chess, and I was playing checkers, I guess, was the problem. Yeah, I had to, every 2 months I had to commute from that state up the East Coast, a 12-hour drive every 2 months, because of my family. Not for good reasons, because my family sucks. And while I was gone, I still had to pay my share of rent, which is fair, because all my stuff was still there, so I was technically still paying for, like, the room and the space. And I paid the electricity bill, and anything else that, like, if they ever needed help with. And so I was technically paying bills that I actually shouldn't have been paying, because I physically wasn't there. But I still paid them, because I'm like, well, I just frankly don't want to fight about this, because I'm not in a headspace to do so. But also because, like, whatever, these are the bills that I agreed to pay. So even though I'm technically not here and I have no reason to pay these, I will pay them. And again, because I wasn't there so frequently, she kicked me out because I wasn't there to hang out with her. And I'm like, okay, we are both like 30 years old, right? just checking. Yeah, so, you know, good riddance. But very funny. Very funny looking back on it, because it just makes no sense. It makes no damn sense. Compels me, though. Yeah, messed up. People are crazy, dude. That's what I found out that year. Those 2 years, I found out that people are cuckoo crazy. We're both 30, right? Like, yeah, sometimes you have to wonder. Sometimes you have to wonder. I always kind of knew in the back of my head that like people grow old but they don't grow up, right? Is a phrase. And as you get older, you realize how painful that phrase is. Because as you get older, you expect other people to also grow and learn, and when they don't, it's like, oh, not all the time. Many people do, but when you run into the ones that don't, it's kind of like, I don't know how to deal with this. Also, I missed one of your messages. I got pulled over one time. My driver's license has my parents' place because I move every year. And the policeman was so angry it wasn't my current address. I'm like, yeah, that's stupid. You should not have to change, like, your plates and your license and everything every time you move. Like, if it still counts as your permanent address, like, then it's your permanent address. End of story. It's really kind of none of his business, frankly. Stupid. Stupid. As different lived experiences that shape things that... Yeah. And I think, like, even if, like, you don't have a wide range of lived experiences, that's okay, right? Like, nobody knows everything. And in a way, hopefully nobody experiences everything. Like, as long as you just keep an open mind, that's really all you need to do. You know? And many people just don't do that. Unfortunately. But in a way, it just becomes more motivation to be that kind of person. Because then you kind of balance it out. Okay, Okay, my idea for Rastus would be... Okay, I'm gonna be very real with you guys right now. My idea for Rastus would be like a literal yellow skin tone, because if he is the sun is yellow and white. But I don't want that to come across as bad or racist. I'm just gonna be real. So, if you guys have better solutions, that sound, no, I didn't mean it that way. I mean, like, if you guys have, like, better ideas that, would be more friendly and, not bad and horrible, please tell me. And also bear with me as I, like, try to find, like, a hue. An orange, yeah. I'm like, because, like, genuinely, I don't want it to come across as really shitty. I'm trying to but I don't, my brain is thinking of it in a literal sense, but my intent, your intentions are only half the battle, right? Like, how it comes across is then the other half. Mutant cover spreaders, yeah. Did you make his skin a gradient with white as the center? Okay, yeah, let's do. Oh, you know what? And that could be nice to match with Mawara. Let's try that. Alright, because that's why I made his hair yellow, is because it gives that nice sun silhouette. But let's start with a nice base white. Just a literal paper white. Let's try that. I was like, if you guys see something, please tell me, you know. Hi, Steve! Welcome on in! Alright, do... Excuse me. There's nothing coded to indicate as a race character, but you could make that you give some yellow... Oh, yellow makeup would be nice. I know, but still, you know, I have my blind spots, so... even though I'm looking at this design and I'm seeing, like, okay, he has sun motifs in his colors and stuff like that, but, again, my intention is only half the battle. White at the center, yeah. So let's do, like, a nice and bright yellow. Yellow. I kind of like it at the edges, almost like he's glowing from, like, within, you know? If that makes sense. I might even bring that back a little bit, but it's more balanced on his arm. Like, let's be real. I'm a white lady. That's why my bunny's white. Because I didn't really want to be like pink or anything. But it felt strange and bad to have like brown fur. Like, but I'm white. And you know, like, is that making sense? I don't want to pretend to be anything that I'm not. Or mislead people into thinking that I'm something I'm not. I wonder. I'm probably not gonna keep the specific name I'm trying, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, one time I was watching an artist and he was doing it each comic decides a feature, and when he got to the yellow skin, he decided against it because the character Asian. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you know, there's a lot of cultural influence that goes into certain aspects of character design. And I just want to be cognizant of those things. You went like, no harm was intended, but it'll read like that. Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to step into that. I do really like the idea of the makeup though. That's cute. Almost. Yeah, no, yeah, I got you. I think the nice little orange cheeks would be a cute little blush too. Just in general. Shoulders, because I just like to do that. Same thing on the fingers. Especially because she's got like blues and stuff, so I think the blue will contrast really well with the orange. Well, I know it will because that's color theory, but... And I think the white, the pure white, is also nice because then, like, if he's next to Mortrea, who's going to be very blatantly orange, the white will kind of help break it up as if they're next to each other. But my chillest laundry session, good! I'm glad it has been chill. I also kind of want to make his tongue orange. I just think that would be cute. Maybe like this vermilion kind of color. He's just a happy little guy. Now, she also has a gradient, so I think I would like to do that with him too, and maybe kind of similar of... Oh, that's not my airbrush. Just a fluffy little guy. This bracelet's nice and shiny. I could see him wearing a lot of really pretty jewelry. That nice shine in the sun. Okay. He kind of looks like, I feel like he would fit into one of those old, like, stop-motion Christmas cartoons, you know? Those movies like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and, like, Year Without a Santa Claus and stuff. I feel like he would fit in really well. He's got freckles. Maybe I want them to be kind of brown, actually. Got little sunspots, you could say. Ba-da-ba. fastest. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. All my Christmas movies were Catholics. I'm just thinking about this dude just talking about the power of Christ. Well, he would talk about the power of him because he's so perfect. Why wouldn't you want to worship him? I mean, look at him. Yeah. And he is the shining sun. He's a little guy. I do kind of want to... Or, alternatively... Like that. That's pretty cute. And I do also think that it kind of contrasts well with, again, with his sister, where her little hair details are a darker gray. These get lighter. Okay, there's the boy. There's our scrumbly little boy. Now for our resident jerk queen. He's great. Okay, I did. Sure, there's no little empty pixel. Just trying to have a good rest of stream and the rest of the weekend. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out and chit-chatting. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And if I don't talk to you again, enjoy the rest of your week too. Be strange. Yeah, we're gonna go a little long. We're already at 3.5 hours. Sheesh. Fly juice. Because I kind of want to just this and then all these spots. Probably won't matter, but to get most of it. Okay. So, let me go look at pictures of forbidden honey. Lava. Show me the forbidden honey. Very good. Okay, so she's actually going to be kind of a bright. Oh god. Oh god, I just looked at my screen. What an awful orange. It's not like that for me. It's a lot warmer. Forbidden honey. Yeah, lava. Do you ever like look at lava and you just want to like bite it, you know? Like open image in new tab. Yes, please. Firefox capture. Like forbidden honey. I want to eat this. I want to stick my hands in it and I want to bite it and I want to just swish it around my mouth. Forbidden honey. But you can't. You can't consume it because it will hurt you so badly. That's the forbidden part. But god, do I want to. Look at it. One day, you and I will be together. Forbidden honey. Forbidden honey. Okay. I will use this as a little reference now. So we're gonna go nice. Why not just dye honey that color? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen dyed honey. To be honest. But I kind of wonder. I mean, there's no reason why you... Well, oh. Surely there's a reason. Honey with food dye. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't mix, because I don't know if I've ever seen it. Because it is kind of like a really thick substance. Much to consider. Also, I probably made this way too dense. Yeah, because did. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Actually, I don't need this as a redo it. 3%er. Oh, pardon me. I saw pictures. Looks hard though. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you like solidify it like into candy, but that's not the same. Same. What happens if you try to smooch this forbidden honey? I don't know. She's not really a romantic person. She would probably just kill you. She's not nice. She is a villain. Physically, I'm sure it would be fine. I feel like she can like control her temperature, you know? Emotionally, she'd probably be very mean to you. Understandable. Have a nice day. Yeah, she's not. Well, she's not like an active villain. Like, this isn't like, I guess, spoilers for like the game, but she originally is like, she's like a main bad guy in my original stuff. A woman after my own heart. Yeah, she's all about conquest and ruling the world because she's a girl boss winning, so I do feel like she kind of deserves it. But she is also very rude about it, so... In context of the D&D game, she's part of the Unseelie Court. So if you guys ever deal with them, she probably will be a problem, but it's not like something I have planned right now. But we'll see, as like things develop over time. Okay, I want that, but then I would also like it to be like in her hair. And I guess mostly like at the edges where it kind of gets stretched. Also, there's no polite conquer. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, she's very rude. she's just kind of a jerk. But like I said earlier, it's like sometimes you just need a villain who's just kind of a jerk, you know? I like writing villains and anti-heroes and stuff that are gray or have like solid motivations. Like, it doesn't excuse what they're doing, but like you understand where they're coming from. Cool motives, still murder. But sometimes also you just kind of want to write like a jerk. They're just a jerk. they don't have a good reason other than they just want to be in charge or whatever. Sometimes it's nice to have those kinds of, like, straightforward villains, you know? No ambiguity. Just go beat them up. What are we listening to? I don't dislike it, I'm just... Oh, okay. I was like, I'm into the tunes, I just couldn't place what the album was. Oh, my fan started back up. Oh my gosh. Speaking of villains, I've been rewatching, like, movies from childhood. So, like, Sleeping Beauty and, like, Mulan and stuff like that I haven't, like, seen in a while. Hi, Tortle! Welcome back! I'm glad you enjoyed your nap. A Sunday nap is just the thing. But I also rewatched, The Great Mouse Detective, and, I mean, first of all, Vincent Price, I love him, but also Ratigan, I love him. He's just so, he's so evil, and I love that for him. It makes a good villain, because he's just so unnecessarily mean. It's literally cartoonish. I love it. I knew I loved him, but I forgot how much I loved him until I rewatched it. She's very shiny. She looks very warm. I like that. She's supposed to, but I like it. Okay. We need a little bit of red. Like red, we need like a vermilion. For her edges. Pizza rat. Pizza rat. Villains these days. Do they even It's true, Tortle! Like, they're all so reasonable. Like, they can still be wrong, but it's like, yeah, I get why you're this way. Or I even pity you. Where are all the good villains? Where it's like, I cook orphans for breakfast and I kick puppies, and it's like, ooh, you're so dastardly. I don't know, like, it's I love it when they're just over the top silly evil, because it's just funny. It's ridiculous. That really flapped me. They're in 5-star resorts yelling at, well, but see, okay, but see, I feel like, right, like, yes, those people are awful, and I despise them. But, like, they're not building a death ray to blow up the moon. Dastardly. Yeah, they're dastardly. Like, well, I guess I guess Elon might be. What? But he's just a pain in the butt. He's not like a good villain. He's just awful. He's not. There's no charisma. Where's the charisma? Where's the Riz in my villains? He's just dumb. It's true. He just sucks. He's not compelling of a person. He just sucks. I'm that meme of like, I've had enough of this dude. We just answered. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, they have no like there are villains, but they have no Riz. It's not the same. Like, you look at Radigan, that man had Riz. And also his name was Radigan, but he hated being called a rat. I'm like, I do think, sir, that it is in your name. I'm like, I hate to break this to you, but like, you could probably just go get a name change. Oh no, careful little rat, that's not molten cheese, that's lava! I mean, have you ever bitten into a hot, fresh za? It is basically like molten lava. The Rizzler. Where's the Rizzler? Where's my Adam West Joker villains where they're just silly? Where are they? I miss them. I want them to come back to me. And again, don't get me wrong. I love a good compelling villain too. I like a character that has motive and depth. And I do genuinely like that. Like, that's fun. But sometimes I want just a real scoundrel. That kicks puppies and takes the last fry without asking. Is that so wrong? Here's my baby girl. I mean, this is really all she needs to be, frankly. She needs to just be lava, which she is. Maybe make her glow a little bit. I'm DMing Dungeon of the Mad Mage currently, and Hallister is a very silly villain. It has been very fun to play. I'm not familiar with that. That sounds very good. Also, Hallister's a really good name. Yes, it is wrong. It's why they're villain. Oh, excuse me. Well, that's fair. You got me there. I guess in a way, it is, in fact, technically wrong. But the point is, also I keep finding all these different spots that I forgot to do. But still. Okay, I can close this little thing. Even the villains that start with no Riz, the second they get power, it's a non-stop train to stick cloaks and eyeshadow. IRL villains already have— Exactly! They just wear suits, and like, yes, there could be something poetic and a nice, like, literary device in there somewhere, but like, I'm not here for that. I'm here for capes. I'm here for canes. I'm here for twirling mustaches. I'm here for low-cut dresses. I'm here for the queer coding. That's what I want. There's a reason those villains are still so good to this time. Because they got the charisma. They've got the style, the sense of showmanship. Where's the prestige? Also, here's all the goobers. Here's all the goobers, all lined up. And also Pizza Rat. Here's the goobers plus Pizza Rat, who is just so important to me. Need them all! Gonna be a villain so I can be everyone's problematic self-ship! That's such a power move. Not even to just be everyone's problematic babe, but to be the self-ship. I like it. Pizza Rat should marry other rat-shaped food. Taco Rat! Oh, a Taco Rat would be good. Let's do a little Taco Rat cooldown. I feel like Taco Rat is, I mean, there's like the lettuce, Maybe get some like nice tomatoes, some other fun toppings, maybe like some cheese. Eyeball. Oh, he should have like tomato ears, you know? Taco rat. Taco rat! Sugoi. Can we make a hamburger? Well, can we make a hamburger rat? I feel like it needs to be... Okay, actually, hang on. We could make a hamburger rat. Here's like the little sesame seeds on top. With the cheese sticking out. There's our boy. You just kind of have like a little lettuce hat right here. Burger boy. Stanced. Yes, cheese corner, yeah! There he is. Burger rat. I feel like they're in a band together, you know? Like, I feel like they're in a boy band together. I would support them and I would buy all their posters. Pizza rats are really just so good. The junkies! Little junk food rats. They're the pack rats. Pack rats. They're so good! I love them. They're little guys. Panzeratti. These are good. I feel like burgers on drums. Taco is bass. And Pizza Rat's like main guitar. It feels right to me. Maybe Pizza Rat's keyboard. But is that too close to maybe Neil banging out the tunes? We don't want to infringe on other IPs. I was thinking of an ice cream rat, but I feel like churrado. Churrado would be really good. I'm like, what other foods could we do? Look at his little face. Oh, he kind of looks like a pencil. Oh, there we go. Just kind of make a pencil rat for a second there. He's a little guy! Here's his beautiful sugar dusting. Yes, yes, very good. Very lad-shaped. I don't know if I like the inner ear on all of them, because Pizza Rat doesn't have one and it looks good. But then like Taco Rat looks good because it's tomato. I feel like also Burger Rat needs tomato ears. That makes sense to me. There we go. These are pretty good. I was thinking of get out of the way. Be gone, you woman. I was thinking of like ice cream cone. Right? But then like, is his body just... Okay, I was uncertain and I take it back actually. This is... And there's his little tail. Churros, I love cinnamon sugar. Oh my gosh, a churro would be really good right now. Oh crap, I forgot to take out beef to make tacos. Dang it. Keep forgetting. Keep forgetting. Okay, I was uncertain about Ice Cream Rat, but actually I think he's my perfect beautiful son, so I don't know why I was uncertain. Shine on the cherry. a band! They're in a band together! Put Pizza Rat up here with everyone else. Churro. Oh, Churro's on the same layer. Oh no! Sorry, Churro. Rattle. Yes. Yes! There they are! He must be protected! Protect him! The boy! Look at them! They're hanging out! Does Pizza Rat need, like, toppings, maybe? Does he need, like, some pepperoni back here? He's kind of, like, got spots now. I kind of like him plain. I like him plain cheese. You know? Oh, work, work. I love them! Just little guys! They're so important to me. Big strange. They're so good. Okay, but what's also important to me is that I have to go eat. And I don't want to eat Pizza Rat, but I'm about to. Because it has been almost 4 hours. Send it to my general manager. I think he loves it. Good. Perfect. I mean, if the thing is, that's actually a test, right? Is if your general manager didn't love them, then unfortunately we would have to let him go. But he passed the test, so it's fine. Let's see. Oh. Oh no. I've streamed so long that we've gotten to the point that there's so many friends on that I want to go see all of them. What about the Taco Rat? What about him? Is he perfect, you mean? I feel like the Taco Rat would make sense with the lava spiciness. I feel like there is a part of me that wants her to love all of them. Also, hang on, I just noticed that Ice Cream Rat's leg is fused through his own body. There we go. It's his back leg. But another part of me knows that she could never love them. And that's her loss. So, joke's on her. Good stuff. Okay, let's see. Who is streaming right now that we can raid? Ooh. What is this? What is this? I'm going to check this out real quick. Oh! I remember seeing this. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. I thought it was a cartoon bomb! No, he's an ice cream! He's a little ice cream cone. The cone is his face! He's my beautiful, perfect son! He's my bouncing baby boy! Look at him! Look at them! They're lovely! Alright, wait. Alright, let's look at the other lads real quick. This is what all we did today. We made some real scrumbly bumblies. I like them. They're just a bunch of little guys. Very shaped. Certified lads. Okay. But more importantly, we made our little food rats. Daily scrungle! Get scrungled. Get scrungled. Okay. Alright, I am going to ship you guys off to Tina. We're gonna go see Maybe Mocha's. Because Maybe Mocha's is playing Summer House, which looks like a really cute, cozy, like, pixel game with a pretty house. And so we're gonna go say hi. And also, Keena's just like a chill person in general. Gonna ship you guys to Boston. Whoa, oh, oh. You're shipping off to Boston. Whoa, oh, oh. Looks like something Wile E. Coyote would try to trap the rotor with and accidentally chomp himself. I mean, good. Because how could you resist these little lads? Actually, yeah, that's true. Like, he paints like a bomb to look like a giant ice cream cone. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna ship you guys over to Maybe Mocha's. We're gonna go say hi to Keena. Keena's super, super sweet and nice and very funny. And is also trying to get to 2K before the end of the year. So if you like Kina stuff, maybe give them a follow. Go check them out. Do what works for you. If you guys would like to, we have 2 little pre-made raid messages. If you're sub, you can use the first one. If you're not, you can use the second one, uses global emotes, or you can use just your favorite heart emotes that you want. But otherwise, I will see you guys around. If you ever want to message me or find me, you can find me on Blue Sky or Tim Bob where I post my art. I'll probably post these afterwards. But thanks for hanging out with me. And thanks for just being cool folks. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Get up, stretch, eat, drink. Yeah, you got y'all right. Yeah. You got it. You know, end of stream, med check, all that good stuff. And, yeah. That's all I got. I'll see you guys later. Tomorrow is game night. I don't know what we're gonna play. We'll find something. But if you want to come hang out, come hang out. And on Wednesday is our co-working art stream again. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. That's all I got. Oh, also, if you want to just go and lurk and come along for the raid and then leave, that's good too. Okay, bye. Bye. See ya.